My people, how are you doing? Welcome. Today we're going to talk about something that's on all of our minds, the food we eat, and more importantly, the food we give to our families. We all want to do the right thing, right? To nourish the people we love. But what if I told you there's something hiding in plain sight, right there in our everyday meals? Just think about it for a second. That jollof rice you make so well, that soft bread the children love for breakfast, or that quick malt drink you grab on a busy afternoon. Could these familiar comforts be carrying a hidden burden? And that's the real wahala, you see. We are all trying our best, genuinely. But this silent ingredient, this added sugar, is quietly finding its way into our bodies and is contributing to health problems that are becoming far, far too common here in Nigeria. So let's go on a little journey together. We're going to walk through a typical day's plate, you and I. We're going to uncover where this sugar likes to hide, from the very first meal in the morning to the last one at night. And I promise you, you might be surprised by what we find. Okay, first stop, breakfast. The meal that's supposed to give us power and set us up for the whole day. For so many of us, it's a quick and familiar routine. Now look at this, that soft AJ bread, or the sliced white bread we love so much, it actually has added sugar in it to improve the taste and, make it last longer. And our traditional pop, our OG or akamu, that feels so wholesome, we often load it up with sugar or other sweeteners. And of course, the breakfast cereals and that very generous spoon of sweetened condensed milk in our morning tea, it all adds up, starting our day on a sugar high we didn't even plan for. All right, let's move on to the heart of our daily meals, our lunch and our dinner. Now, these are savory dishes, so they should be safe, shouldn't they? Well, let's have a look. This is where it gets really, really tricky. The very things we use to build all that beautiful flavor, the seasoning cubes for our delicious stews or the ketchup we serve with rice and chicken, they are packed with hidden sugar. Even things like salad dressings and the seasoning in a packet of instant noodles have it. Some people even add sugar to their beans porridge. It's hiding where we would never, ever think to look. And what about all those moments in between meals? The drinks we use to quench our thirst or the little snacks we grab when we're on the go? Honestly, these are often the biggest offenders of all. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it exposes what we've been led to believe for so long. We give our kids malt drinks thinking they are nourishing, but they can have just as much sugar as a fizzy soft drink. And that healthy fruit-flavored yogurt? It can easily have more sugar than that same soft drink. And fruit juice, which we all see as natural, is often just sugar water, really, without all the good fiber you get from eating the whole fruit. It's a bit of an eye-opener, isn't it? So you might be thinking, a little extra sugar here and there, what's the big deal? Well, this is probably the most important part of our whole conversation, because this isn't just about gaining a little weight. It's about our long-term health and our well-being. So just to be clear, the crucial point is this. We're talking about hidden or added sugars. This is not the natural sugar you find inside a sweet whole mango or a juicy orange. No, this is the sugar that is added by manufacturers or even by us in the kitchen, often without us really knowing just how much it is. And the consequences? They're really serious. This slide shows it so clearly. This constant hidden intake of sugar is a major reason why we're seeing a terrible rise in serious health conditions all across Nigeria. Conditions like type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease, they're affecting more and more of our friends, our parents, our community members. It's truly a silent crisis that's happening right on our plates. And listen to this powerful statement from Professor Olatunbosun Ogun, a Nigerian expert in this field. It says it all. People are genuinely shocked. They come to the hospital with serious health issues, and it's only then that they trace it all back to the seasoning, the bread, the drinks, the everyday foods they thought were completely harmless. Okay, let's dive into this. It's very easy to feel worried after hearing all of this, I know, but I want you to feel empowered. I really do, because knowledge is power. Now that we know where the problem is, we can start to find the solutions. And trust me, they are simpler than you think. It really just comes down to these 4 simple steps. We don't need a drastic, complicated diet. It's about making small, smart choices every day. Choosing real whole foods more often. Rethinking what we drink. Adjusting how we cook just a little bit. And picking better snacks. Let's see how we can put these steps into practice. One of the most powerful tools you have is the ability to just quickly read a food label. It's simple. Ingredients are listed by how much is in there, so if you see sugar or one of its many other names, like sucrose, fructose, or corn syrup, right near the top of the list, then you know that product contains a lot of it. Simple as that. So, what does this all look like in reality? Let's paint a picture of a healthier, but still very delicious way of eating that actually celebrates our own wonderful Nigerian foods. Just look at this beautiful selection. This is not about starvation or eating boring food. Oh, it's about enjoying things like oatmeal, pap without loads of sugar, brown rice, ofada, yam porridge, and grilled fish. These are hearty, flavorful meals that are part of our culture, just prepared in a way that truly, truly nourishes us. And this is the most important message I want you to leave with today. Please, the goal is not to completely eliminate sugar forever. That's not realistic for most of us. The real goal is simply to be aware, to know what you're eating and to make conscious choices for yourself and for your family. So I'll leave you with this question. After everything we've looked at, what is one small thing, just one, that you can change starting from today? Maybe it's just swapping one sugary drink for water. Or maybe it's using one less seasoning cube in the stew. That one small step, that is the beginning of a much healthier and happier journey for you and your loved ones.